Alright, so I have a lot of things on my mind these days. Obviously, last night was kind of interesting with the whole fear and loathing thing, okay? Like, get home from work, it's really late, I'm just like, put on a movie, couldn't go to bed because my mind doesn't turn off. Now, noticed a lot of things about wheels rotating in that movie, okay? The machine in the sky. It's never gonna stop. You can't stop the wheel. Make me rich, you bastard. So, I'm gonna get sick. I literally have a very, very, very interesting opportunity in life, actually. Me going around talking about this jargon and whatnot and having confidence and faith in myself and what I've done so far and what I've learned from others about, energy and, Bible stuff and, math and I don't know, like just different ways of looking at things. It's not a conspiracy theory. It's what I believe to be conspiracy fact. I don't want to call it conspiracy, okay, because the amount of observations and data that I've accumulated of cellular energy clearly depicted, hidden in plain sight in all things is just outstanding right now. Like, bewildering, the amount of data I've collected. But, whatever. Big wheels keep on turning. Proud Mary, the P and the M, the understanding of the matrix, which is a 9 by 9 cell, and the P, which is a 17 row by 9 column cell. Prime Minister, Member of Parliament, military police. Anyways, so it's very interesting, I think what I say is truth, and the gematria that I've been doing is G's. That's a lowercase g and an uppercase G with no S. You have to understand that there are two of them, which makes it plural. Anyways, not to mention the fact that I literally found Jesus on my board, and I found the Jesus fish, and I found the G's are us, or just, G's us. In the same area that I found pi, which is 21.99113 divided by 7 is 3.14159, and I found every single one of those numbers from a certain point of view in the location on my 9 by 9 matrix where I call Armageddon. Yeah. Okay, I'm a little bit past Fibonacci in the Bible. Like, a whole lot of columns past, but it's all very interesting. And the opportunity I have is by talking about all this jargon around and whatever, just believing in my theories and making mistakes and learning from them and correcting them and moving on and just, not really getting too upset about anything that I do, really, because it's just data. I'm collecting data, I'm observing, I'm looking at the synchronicities with how I interpret whatever I do. And I do that by, using titles or, seeing or hearing interesting phrases that I choose to look up because, why not? So, an understanding of the Austin Lee Meredith paradigm, my God, it's just, that's going to be tough to sell. And how close this is to the Bible, Genesis 1. This is where this comes from, guys. Never forget that. All of this comes from the story of creation of the earth, which is merely a free energy device in an N+2 reality, probably, where Austin Lee Meredith and Shelane Amber Meredith / Shelane Amber, Greaves, I don't know, made a cellular energy device because I believe that no Sam happened, and let's say someone left, which drove the man crazy. And he created this place. And I believe once we understand fully the numbers and literally create a new heaven on Earth, which is just on the dirt that we live on, inside the walls of the beach ball. By creating heaven means we're creating a cellular energy device which has a heaven. Now heaven is on Earth. And we have free energy. Okay, I'm getting a little tired of the negativity. Like, you have no idea how much radiance I feel sometimes. Like, littlest things set me off these days. I'm really sensitive. I don't know what's happening in my life. I have an opportunity with a company that's apparently going to the TED Talk in Ottawa at the end of September, like September 26th or 7th or 8th or something. They're not a guest speaker, so I looked it up online. They're not actually a guest speaker, but they're bringing their tiny home. They build tiny homes, little 250 square foot homes, with all the latest and greatest whatever shitting devices, and I don't know if there's a shower in there and whatever. You probably need stuff to keep your food hot and cold, so they make those. And they think it would be really interesting to put a cellular energy device in a tiny home. And they're willing to invest in me to do this, and I'm a little jaw-dropped. Like, I don't know, it kind of came to find me. But nothing's set in stone. I still have to talk to a guy. I got to convince a guy. Okay, so I got to think about the actual collection of energy. Now, what I think I'm doing with the solenoids, okay, and the wheel, let's just talk about one face right now. The 36 solenoids orchestrated in a ring configuration. What I plan on achieving with that is 4 3-phase 9-pole energy collectors. You know, that's how I keep saying we're going to get 3-phase energy from the 4 quadrants of, like, 4 3-phase energy blah blah blahs from the 4 quadrants, is because you need to orchestrate 9-pole 3-phase energy, but 4 of them. And I don't know if it's ever been done, but I think you can fit it all in the same ring. And I don't think it's going to factor in too much. But basically, it just means you got to have like a 3, and a 3, and a 3, and a 3. That's your ABC. 3 of them. Anyways, there are pictures all over the internet about this. And I've been looking at the pictures, and they've been resonating with me. Now, everyone that I see, if they do like a 36 solenoids in a ring, I've seen some orchestrations like this, and what they eventually do is they double up on the solenoids in between the phases. So they'll like link up a whole bunch together, you know, to make it stronger, I guess, because they want to achieve some kind of crazy whatever. It's just like a dick. It's like a Corvette, you know. It's like a penis contest. Who has the biggest dick? Who can make it fucking spin as fast as possible? I don't know. I think what would be more useful is just more feeds to power more homes or more things. So if that works, and no, again, another thing I have never seen is the use of the magnets on, like, there's a rotor and a stator. Okay, the stator is obviously stationary, guys. That's the solenoids, and the rotor is what turns. Now, a lot of people with the, what is it, DC, fuck, why can't I never think of it? The goddamn motor thing. DC, brushless DC motor. Brushless DC motor. So, I got a lot on my mind. Anyways, I can't remember the simplest things sometimes. A lot of them have the wheel on the outside of the solenoid configuration, meaning the rotor, with your north-south alternating bar magnets they always use. I wouldn't use ring magnets. No one's ever used ring magnets. It only means north-south is one is upside down when the other one's regular, right? North-south, north-south. And I want to do 42 on the exterior plus 8 on the interior. Again, no one's ever done an exterior-interior one that I've seen. Maybe they have. I just haven't seen one yet. But the closer you get the magnets to the solenoids without them touching, obviously the stronger the magnetic field, the better it'll work. It all has to be done. I've been looking into 3D printing a lot, because I don't know if I could use that, but that would be good. If I could, like, team up with somebody who, like, really understood 3D printing. Like, the 3D printing YouTube people out there that do, like, really cool stuff, they should maybe, you know, they should maybe start drawing stuff exactly to scale and with all the measurements and post it so that 3D printing people can actually test this. I'm like, that's literally blowing my mind right now, because, again, like, I don't need to be the person to do this. I have the idea, I have the theory. I need to do experimentations right now, and that's my bottleneck. maybe not for long, with this interesting opportunity about future employment, perhaps, in the field that I want to be in. To change the world, make a better world for my kids, you know, with heaven on earth, while we're in earth. So, how, again, it's the paradigm shift, you know, like, I gotta actually, wow, talk to another human being about, I could just leave the whole number thing out of it. I can leave the whole, I don't know, spiritual consciousness awakening thing that's going on with me, and my understanding of God and the matrix of number, and how everyone is a universe and everyone is unique. And I'm kind of sick and tired about being classified into different invisible line bubbles. I can see through all that shit now, okay? Anyway, Fear and Loathing, yeah. Nothing about wheels there, yeah, the Mint Hotel. I could go inside and take a video clip, but I'm just a little too lazy. But here's an image, you know, like, when they finally make it to Vegas, that's the first thing they show you. That'd be 2-phase, 3-pole, I'd assume. But, man, what's 3-phase? 3-phase energy, 4 quadrants, 14 wheels spinning. The numbers make sense, okay? Check this out. This is funny. I want to do 42 exterior magnets. 42 divided by 4 is 10.5. Okay? Now, 10.5 plus 2, because 8 divided by 4 is 2 for the exterior wheel, the smaller exterior wheel and the larger interior wheel. 42 and 8. Divide them by 4. Add them together. 10.5 plus 2 is 12.5. Read it backwards. 5 to 1. Now, 12.5 times 4 is 50. That is the total number of magnets needed on the wheel itself. 1 and 5. And the 0 is a 1. It's just one-dimensional line. It's a circle, guys. It's a fucking circle. It's a 1. 1 is a 0 from a different point of view. Yeah, 5 to 1, 1 and 5. So, you know, that gives me faith. The little wins in life, but synchronicities. So, like, I don't know. Now, do I stay or do I go now? If I go, there will be trouble. If I stay, it will be double. So come on and let me know. Should I stay or should I go? Is that how it goes? I have no idea. Yeah, so a lot on my mind. I got a lot of this on my mind. I literally think I found Jesus. I keep seeing stuff in the gematria like the whole New Testament is doctored. And I believe perhaps Freemasons wrote that, or some kind of ancient secret society. Now, again, hear me out on this. If you are a public figure and you are, it's discovered that you are part of a secret society. If you are keeping secrets from others, you cannot be trustworthy. Just plain and simple. And there are leaders, and they make the rules. And I'll just chew on that for a bit. I have. Okay, there needs to be a change. This is bullshit, okay? I mean, I'm so tired, you know. I guess I needed to fall to pick myself back up, right? So, like, you know, getting the job that I have instead of, like, what I had. Doesn't really matter. Okay. It's all about moving forward. Moving forward to bring heaven on earth, which is just understanding cellular nature of earth, the cellular nature of energy, the matrix, and the giant P. Okay, it's the 27 club. 17 rows, 9 columns. There's a circle around it. 27. 26 circles is 27. Anyway, I want to make a big 20. I want to make that giant thing and give it to the guy who owns the Zach from the 27 Club on 27 New York and Ottawa that just opened up, and maybe I could be like, you know, cool. Anyway.